I am quite literally having the worst night of my life. You might be like, Janae, you said that multiple times. This is true. But also, we're at that time. We're at that time where it's the night before I leave for somewhere. There is something about it. There is something in the water the night before I go somewhere. I've always had it. If I know I'm going to be sleeping in a different bed in 24 hours, you best believe I'm freaking out. Present. And then me freaking out about that leads to other things, and then I start catastrophizing. And so basically I'm catastrophizing, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I was going to go home for spring break. That can't happen anymore. No, it can happen, but I would have to go to my hometown, which I desperately don't want to do. And like, I just can't. I can't. It's not a place of development for me. It's not a place where I find comfort. It's a place where I'm quite literally always on edge and itching to get out. So I try to stay out of it as much as I can, although I can't avoid it altogether. However, I have people there that get me through it. So wouldn't be a bad solution. I was gonna go to my best friend's house. His mom got sick, so that's out of the cards. And the only other option is to stay here, which I'm not doing. I'm not staying here. Yeah, I'm in a weird phase of my life right now. I'm in my 3rd year of school. I don't necessarily love it. I'm in that weird phase where it's 3rd year. You're not technically a freshman, but you're not technically about to graduate. I would be lying if I said I wasn't in an existential crisis damn near every day. Before the semester started, this feeling was here, and then the semester started, and then everything got busy, and that's what carried me through most of it. But now it's getting a little quiet because we're about to go on break, and so there's not much happening. Everything's done. So naturally, these feelings just start creeping up as I'm in the Bojangles line, and the AI woman is talking to me, asking if I want a biscuit. Yes, I want a biscuit. And go ahead and add a strawberry cobbler on top of that. And give me the 2-piece combo, please. Eating my Bojangles in the parking lot and crying. My best friend calls me. I'm crashing out. Me too. Let's talk about our crash out. Beautiful moment, beautiful moment. But here I am, back where I started. And this is my issue. I have always been independent. I have always done things alone and been okay with doing things alone. It's my favorite way to do things. There are some moments that creep in where I'm like, damn, I really wish I had someone to drink a glass of wine with. You know, because of previous relationships, I've kind of been like skeptical on who to put on my elevator from the hotel lobby. Who's getting a room? People are making their way to the elevator right now, not necessarily on the elevator. And that's tough, because I still don't have someone to drink a glass of wine with. Now, this is an argument I can make, where it's sort of, Janae, get over yourself. Stop expecting certain things from certain people. This is true. But also, I don't think it's a healthy practice to lower expectations for temporary joy, because then what's that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's all that. I've been sober for a while, and it's been really nice. It has been really nice. How did I get here? Oh, I mean, this is my problem. Yes, this is my issue. I just have never been the type of person that thrives in big mass functions. I think I'm going to be a phenomenal host one day. When I have my own place, I am going to be the best host. I consider probably everything. No, let me reword that. I consider everything, and I know how to throw a party. Although I've never done it, trust and believe I have plotted on this topic. I'm gonna be the best host one day. I can't wait to get old. It sounds a little crazy. I can't wait to get older, and have those friends that have slowed down a little bit, and then invite them over for a little wine and a game night. Now do you see why I call myself a 47-year-old? I stopped going out my first year into college. I tried that thing probably 3 times. Third time I was I just really appreciate those friendships where you can sit and chat and there's no feeling of needing to do more to get more out of the friendship. I haven't had social media in a while. This is my only social media, and I like it like that. I deleted Instagram oh my gosh, probably in October, something like that. Oh, I'm lying, I have TikTok. I do have TikTok. I've never had Twitter. Snapchat was kind of outdated for me after high school. I was like, why do I need this past high school? Like, who still uses this? Come to find out, so many people. I mean, no diss to anyone who uses Snapchat, but I had no idea that it was like still relevant. I really thought everyone was deleting it. So I tried to be hip and cool and download it again, and I just can't. I'm just not good with it. Instagram, so I haven't felt hot in a while, and this is an issue for me. Okay, I went to London expecting to, shoot the shit, do my 1-2, and I did for a while. I did. Lasted about 2 weeks, and then it kind of got cold, to say the least. And school started picking up because I had to remember that I was still in school, and it was yeah, London, it wasn't the prime that I wanted it to be. It was good for my exponential. Let's say that's the word. It was good for my experiential learning, but I don't know. I just haven't dressed up in a while, and if you know me, you know I love clothes. I have so many of them. I actually gave away a lot in London, and yeah, because of that, I deleted Instagram because I'm not taking pictures. I'm not posting on Instagram much. I've been patiently waiting for a spark to come back, but long story short, a lot happened to me in the past year. 2025 was a bender for me, and I think that led me to delete my entire life. You don't know where I am. I stay MIA. Like, it's true. Like, it's true, and I don't mean to be that way, but I started to feel performative. I kind of want it to feel organic, and I want to come back on my terms where I'm just sort of posting because I felt good that day, or things like that. That hasn't come back yet, so we're here. It's the worst feeling. It is, and I try to mask it by keeping myself busy, but you can only do that for so long. Like, I actually wrote a song. I've written many songs, but I don't know how to play any instruments, so I don't have a tune for them, but I have a tune for them. And one of the lyrics is, I never knew it could be like this. When you see me, you see my friends. I never knew it could be like this. I had a relationship where I genuinely felt the meaning of life, or at least I thought I did. I genuinely, I had a relationship that changed my entire outlook on life and had me reshape some of my past beliefs and see things in a new light. I just was so grateful, and I didn't know how to put it into words. But the only thing I knew how to say was, I never knew it could be like this. Like, I didn't know there was a life that existed where this and this and this could be like this. And now that I know the opposite, I know the opposite. Said that wrong. And now that I know the opposite, I know what it's like to be here, if that makes sense. This isn't a new feeling for me, which is why I'm not so anxious to get out of it. Because usually when something makes me so uncomfortable, I will find a will and will find a way to scurry my way out of it. I mean, I don't care. I'm going to lengths to get out of something that makes me feel icky. But this doesn't necessarily make me feel icky. It more so just has me feeling like I'm growing up. Before I scurry away, I need to reevaluate some things so that I don't end up in a situation like I did. And that's tough. That's really a tough, hard ask to do as a 21-year-old. Like, girl, I mean, we're supposed to be shooting shit. And here I am questioning every fucking thing. I kind of have to figure this one out, which is why I take a break from some people who aren't the best for me. I love making these videos. It forces me to talk about things that I would instead think about. And I'm a really big thinker before I speak. It has less pungence when I say it. And then I go, oh, it wasn't that crazy after all. Like, you were just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it forces me to get out of my head. It gives me that space, and I love that. Anyways, I really want to go home tomorrow. I don't know if I am, so I don't know if I should pack a bag. It's 10 p.m. Oh, it's 11 now, and I will technically be leaving at 2 p.m. tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going home, so I might not be leaving at 2 p.m. It's kind of something I have to decide right now, I guess. I'm probably going to go home just so that I can get out of this. And then when I get home, I'm going to crawl up in a ball, and I'm going to sit like a hermit at my dad's house. And I'm not going to talk to anyone. This was, and also, when I was abroad, all of this, lots of shit was hitting the fan. I'm talking laundry list hit the fan. I planned in my head. I said, when I get back, I'm gonna sit in my room and I'm gonna hermit. I'm gonna turtle. I'm gonna shell up. I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm not gonna talk to anyone. That's exactly what I've been doing. So it's a little interesting to me that I'm getting these hints of feeling reclusive. Like, I am in a prison of my own design. But I wouldn't call it a prison. I call it my palace. Hey, I think it's a really normal thought to have. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm bizarre. I think it's a really normal thought to have, but I've just learned from the past. It's tough to get past that feeling, because that's definitely like, oh, I'm growing up. If I have to sit myself down and say, Janae, what did we learn? And it's tough to grapple onto that and be like, ugh, because usually you're just like, fuck that. Excuse my French. Usually you're just like, well, whatever. Here, fuck it, we ball. Anyways, yeah, this was really helpful to do instead of crying. So thank you for listening. And if you listen to this, wow, you really rock. Like, you're awesome. Like, please be my friend. Like, girl, DM me. Girl, DM me. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I hope whatever weight you're carrying gets a little bit easier to carry. And I'm glad you're here. Peace and love to you.